One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on another SEC rival, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Auburn will kick off to get us underway. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So the Missouri Tigers offense will get first crack at it today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each other.
There he goes. Picks up the first down. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Guys, let's talk here for just a second about Missouri. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Handoff from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Coleman. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on 3rd down. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus makes a grab past the marker. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. They'll go to the ground. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Dances away to buy time. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. How valuable is a tight end in the red area? Now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
I love it. Find the big fella down in the red area. Big target, works the middle of the field, easier throws. Nice job by this offense of keeping it very simple.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
He's going for the goal line, and he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Kane. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Auburn's offense will go to work for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head, that will be a big factor in who wins this football.
Oh, he's got some space. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
He's got an open man. At the 35, he's open. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Finds the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught in the backfield. It's Simmons. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good. Got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Looking for room. It's Alston. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. On 1st and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. Marches ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Auburn. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On the move from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Catch in the middle, it's Simmons. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. Out of the a shotgun. They go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to pass. It's Daniels. Makes the grab down the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. Rolls it in. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Pressure coming. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off the play fake on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. This is an area of the field where it's really advantageous to just go for it. On fourth down, looking to pass. Got a man, it's Manning. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. They've got it at the 37, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asked to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on third down. He'll take the deep shot. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. That penalty cost him a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. On the ground, it's Alston. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Auburn sends out the punting unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Give to the running back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone and understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll sneak and try to surge forward. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. At the 40, there he goes. Flying down the right side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Auburn.
Man, that is picture-perfect execution by this offense. That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time, getting in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Georgia is on top, but this is a close game. And, you know, back in the day, you'd feed Herschel Walker and go home. That guy needs to emerge for them today. They're up by a field goal over Ole Miss. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Manning. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He might want another play. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Roberts. Turning it on. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Coleman. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Grab near the marker. It's Manning. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. To the air on first down.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Keeps looking downfield. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Missouri will kick it off to open this second half. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He's got great speed. Got him in the room. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Pulls it in, it's Simmons. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Looking for a crease, it's Alston. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Under fire. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's going to take off. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds. The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. He leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give out of the gun. Finding an escape route. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Missouri comes to the line with another first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. The give to the tailback. He's got enough for a Missouri first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. The noise level is relentless here on second down. Running back searching for a hole. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. Missouri comes up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Looking to fire. Now he's going to break the pocket. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
They'll look to throw on third and goal. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So here comes the Auburn offense. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes
breaks into the open. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing. Sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Past the first down marker and still running. No, he loses the ball after the huge. Defense got it. there's anything more demoralizing to an offense than the fumble. I know the defense makes plays, but sometimes they just seem so unnecessary or sloppy.
I think the offensive coordinator now has some decisions to have to make. Oftentimes, Reese, we see running backs fumble, they get benched. For this offense, we're not going to bench this guy because of his talent. But how many more times do you trust him to carry the football on design quarterback runs after that fumble?
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the right. That's caught. It's Manning. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20.
It's a nice play call there. You've got two-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it. But you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss.
There he goes. All the way out across the 45-yard line, marking out of bounds at the 46. The Tigers just got that huge run they love. Explosive play. To the air, it's Daniels. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. A designed run for the quarterback. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That's it for the period, and Missouri has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal. In a huge spot. Splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. Down to a one-possession game, 24-17. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
A strike downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Coleman. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive, even when you've got... late in a game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On 1st and goal, Missouri will try to strike Pater. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Missouri! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Notre Dame is trailing right now, but they are not out of this. I remember Rocket Ismail wake up the echoes all by himself. Let's see if this group can come back. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to USC. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Hand off from the shotgun. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you.
He's going for the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on all. Defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
Finds his tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. He's taking a deep shot. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the 1st down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Howard.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Grab near the sticks. It's Singleton. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Now from inside the red zone. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. One more play to pad the stats. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. With the game in hand, the offense choosing